first. And you'll get the first pick. I played a full like session of it so far. So you got Adam Pearce, Sonya Deville, William Regal, Shane McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon. So with each GM, they have like a player card and like an attribute of what they can do for you. So Adam Pearce has Investigator. This increases the level of all active rivalries by 1. Sonya Deville is a Superstars GM. Raise the entire roster morale by 15. William Regal, Legend Whisperer. The first legend you sign this week will be free. Shane McMahon, Coast to Coast, a GM interference booked this week will provide an additional +2 show bonus and be free to book this week. And Stephanie McMahon is the McMahon Presence. Earn twice as much money from arena attendance this week. Am I streaming?
Yeah, you're streaming. I'm looking at it.
And if you want me to go back through any of them, I will, so you can read them. So far, I've done Adam Pearce and I've done Stephanie. Both of them are probably the two best. Obviously, like when it comes to like money-wise, Stephanie's the best because you're gonna gain as much money as possible.
What was Shane's again?
Shane is Coast to Coast, so if a GM interference booked this week will be an additional +2 show bonus and a free book to have him come in and interfere on the match for free.
Well, that doesn't seem too interesting. Probably do Stephanie.
Stephanie? Boom. Do you want... And this doesn't really... actually, it does. Okay, so SmackDown. Birth of Legends. 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. Raw. 3 random selected superstars on the opposing brand cannot be booked in the matches next week. Cannot be used the week before pay-per-view. NXT Fighting Champion title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating boost. And NXT UK International Takeover, your network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. Otherwise, it will be only doubled.
Probably do SmackDown.
SmackDown. Human. And I want Pierce. I'll have Raw. How long do you want to do it? We got minimum of 15, longest of 50, or we can go in the middle of 25.
That doesn't matter to me.
We'll do 50, but we'll drop out. Custom. So, active. I don't know why. So like certain legends are locked, like JBL and Eddie Guerrero, but when you get in the actual like game, you can sign them. I don't know why, because like you can't draft any of the legends. So another thing is when we get in here, certain superstars can't be drafted. I don't know why. They just become free agents. So like the first time I did it, Jeff Hardy, I put him as active, but then I had to sign him as a free agent. And then the next time I did a draft, Brock Lesnar, who is active, I don't know where he is, who's active, he didn't show up, and nobody could sign him, and he hasn't been in the free agency. Because like every week is a new free agency. So you'll get new people and everything. So, is there anybody that you want on or off, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so we'll use this. We'll PvP. Use that. Select. And we'll start draft. All right. So how it works is you and I get 2,750,000. GMs will take turns back and forth, just like a normal draft. So you have to go 8 rounds. After the 8th round, you can opt out of the draft, but you don't have to. Then, if you just don't know who to select, there is a the game recommends like certain people, and you can go through that, and you can just like get information if you
Awaiting
want to.
SmackDown's
So
top
SmackDown's on the clock. So obviously Brock Lesnar's not fucking on here. It doesn't look like. Yeah. So nobody's gonna get Brock Lesnar. It looks like. That's cool. I should have put him as legend. Seth Rollins not even in here. What the fuck?
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah. You'll see when we get into the actual whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your first pick? I can sort it from male, male.
Oh, I already know mine. It's gonna be Edge.
Edge. Okay. That's $240,500.
Edge is certain to make an impact on a new night. A guy who can do everything. Great to start with.
Balor.
Looking to solidify SmackDown's roster with pick number 2.
A lot of females on here.
There is.
So in the left corner over here,
Yeah.
it does show you like
How much I have left? Oh no, you said left. Don't look at the right.
yeah, the budget, yeah.
Edge. Who do I want?
Another thing I noticed is you also want to look at their popularity and their class, because they'll recommend like based on fans. Like if you go like I think like bruiserweight or bruiser versus bruiser, like some fans won't like that and shit. So I noticed.
I'll take
like
Drew, I guess.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, heading to the blue brand.
I can't emphasize enough how big a get he is.
Just because he's still on the board.
Randy Orton. The Viper has found a lair on Raw.
A future main event player for sure.
Go down to this real quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of behind.
Yeah, tell me when to scroll down because I can go to another sheet.
Go down one more. Okay, so I really have no clue what I want to take. We'll go down. Go down one more. Jesus. Yeah, some of these people, I'm like, who the fuck are they?
Yeah, like Raul Mendez, I've never heard of. um, yeah, Oni Lorcan, I don't know. Joaquin Wild. Oh shit.
What was Champa? Like, what was his thing?
Tommaso Ciampa is 216,300. He is a heel. He's a specialist. Stamina is 51. Popularity is 57.
I'll take Champa.
Tommaso Ciampa. The methodical Tommaso Ciampa stakes his claim on a new night.
He fights everyone like his life depends on it. A great pick.
You take Bat. Fuck it, I'll take Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, the game crashed. Are you fucking serious? This is what I was